Level 9.
Leading to the highest levels of brutality ever recorded, with the pointless bloodshed sure to scar the psyche of all those involved for years to come. Haunting words from one of the survivors of last night's charity bake sale at the Garden District's Haven for the Elderly. And now, news from the war. The battle for the Western Food Reserve Grotto was successful. That is the only detail I have to report. And now, more exclusive audio from what has been dubbed the Goodies for Geezers Bake Sale Massacre.
You're my friends now. We're having
That's
such
my
a
banana bread.
That's my banana bread. Oh, okay.
What was that? Speak up.
Sound of a tank bursting through the wall.
I wish my grandson was here.
Okay. Ooh, a letter. Hey, a letter arrived from Dad.
Dear Lil, thanks for writing me back, but your letter concerned me. I'm sorry to hear that you and everyone aren't doing so well. Worrying about you kept me up all night. I didn't get a wink of sleep. And the next day at roll call, when they were asking if anyone was a mechanic, I yawned and stretched and they thought I was volunteering. So now I'm stuck with mechanic duty for the next big battle.
Uh-oh.
They say this time it'll be fought in the air, and it's my job to help repair the planes.
Uh-oh.
Don't tell anyone, but I really don't know what I'm doing. But my grandfather was a master mechanic, and I'll always remember the words he said to me when I went to visit him as a kid. What the hell are you doing here, kid? Get out of here! Can't you see I'm trying to look for things to fix so I don't have to spend time with your grandmother? So I guess if I investigate each aircraft that comes my way, I'm sure I'll find something to fix. And then I'll help win the battle. Thanks, Granddad. That goes for you too. If you draft any would-be airmen, make sure there isn't anything on their end that needs fixing first.
Hey.
Anyways, I better go. Drop me a line again, will ya? But this time, maybe don't write such bad news. If I accidentally volunteer for something I'm not trained for again, who knows what'll happen? Sincerely, Dad.
Gee, thanks, Dad. Okay, so we just tell him what he wants to hear then. Okay. So glad he's okay. I'll write him another letter tonight. The Royal Writ. My spies have informed me that there is an increasing dissatisfaction fostering dissent within the enemy's inner circle. Do with that information with what you will. In addition to the forces that were drafted, the outcome of the last battle was also due to the state of our equipment. Pay extra attention to what our men, women, and creatures are marching into battle with. Although their proposal for addressing our little food shortage problem was rushed through council without their scrutiny or approval, please extend my associate from Catering Corps every possible courtesy. And don't trouble yourself too terribly with the nature of the plan. Nothing to see here, as they say. Guardsman Ransdy has been brought out of forced retirement to supervise our food stores. Welcome back, Randy, middle manager Mike Melroy. I may have stolen a deck of tarot cards off an old wandering nomad-type woman. So far, everything I've predicted has come true now. Now the old bag yelled at me about a curse of the cards were overused as I was running away, but I'm sure it's nothing. Look at me, I'm battling 1,000. I'm batting 1,000. I've got all the answers. Call me now, Malcolm, fortune teller of the stars. There's increasing dissatisfaction fostering dissent within the enemy's inner circle. Good to know. In addition to the forces were drafted, the outcome of the battle will do to pay extra attention to what our men, women, and creatures are bringing into battle with us, and extend my associate from catering every possible courtesy. Cool. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2. 1, 2, 3. Oh, let's actually do this. Drop one of these down. Drop this up. There we go. That's better.
Oh, unhand me, you fools! I must be granted entry immediately!
Oh. Wah. Oh.
Hear ye, hear ye! I have come to relay the terms of the immediate and unconditional surrender of the sprawl to the Kingdom of Petrod, as dictated by His Royal Highness, Prince Phineas Pomp, heir to the throne of Petrod! Prince Phineas, son of King Phineas and Queen Buttermilk, who was daughter of King Fangil, son of Queen Amelia, daughter of King Rupert, son of Queen Talia, daughter of King Salvatore, son of Queen Fedabel.
Shut up! Yes, I know who he is, remember? I told the princess not to marry him, and I'm feeling better about that choice by the second. Truth spray.
It is my intention to divulge the top secret battle plans I have been made privy to the Queen in exchange for food for my people.
Oh?
We are starving, and if the Sprawl can help us, I will be sure to help you end this conflict to the best of my abilities.
Oh? That's good to know.
Let me in, peasant, Princess Desdemona.
Peasant? Oh, I didn't realize you were royalty.
Well, I'm not.
So that means you're also a peasant. You're also a peasant, right? And it's Queen Desdemona now, so put some respect on her name.
Very well. Let me in, person of equal social standing. Queen Desdemona will want to hear what I have to say.
Right, yes. Apart from the mistake of calling her princess, this guy sounds like he might have important information.
I don't think you were talking to me, but you're right, I do.
You want some rice? It's like a pixelated rice. I know. Striker.
Are you out of your mind? You want to let an enemy of the state who is here with terms of our immediate and unconditional surrender into the kingdom? Sure, why don't we just set a place for tea? Oh, hello there, invader. Would you care for some cream and sugar with all that pillaging and plundering?
Wow, your sarcasm is really brutal.
Don't let them in.
You can go. Welcome in. Ignoring that we immediately had him tell the truth.
Thank you. Hopefully this exchange of food for information will help put an end to this bloody war.
Having heard their true intentions, you let them in. Now it's up to the queen and their other people above your pay grade. Well, that works. Let him drink tea. Oh, hello?
Ahoy, child manning the gate.
Ahoy. Ahoy, adult in a basket.
Ha ha! I like your spirit. I am here to enlist in Her Majesty's Air Force.
Real quick, we're gonna do a little bit of an X-ray thingy here. Making sure you're not bringing anything broken. Oh, what's that? A lighter!
This is my heat source. Fire. You see, when I fill the balloon with hot air, it goes up. Boom! Science!
Boom, science. You can't just say boom, science and expect it to work. You actually think that tiny lighter is going to be strong enough to inflate a balloon that big?
Yes. Why? Do you have something more suitable?
Give the blowtorch. Here, take this. I swiped it from a doe-eyed singing psychopath. What balloon?
Huzzah! Thank you, child. With this, I could sail the world in perhaps even 76 days, give or take.
I believe in you. Let's see. Okay.
Once inflated, my grand contraption shall sail high above the clouds. First, I will destroy the enemy air force, and then it will take me no time at all to traverse the entire world at that altitude.
Wow, that sounds so cool. Traverse the entire world and what exactly?
Why, it's a balloon, of course. When inflated to almost bursting, this ball will carry me up into the sky, keeping myself inside this wicker basket aloft. Simple science.
Ooh. Wow. We'll call Malcolm for funds.
Let me consult the tarot deck for you.
I've pulled the sun card. Just like the tail of Icarus, this clown may fly too close to it and burn up.
Ooh.
But don't forget the lesser-known tale of Icarus's brother Freddy, who flew an appropriate distance from the sun using a basket, a sheet, and a blowtorch. Now this guy's stinky lighter won't do the trick, so if you have a blowtorch handy, give it to him and draft him.
Well, you heard the jester. You're hired. Welcome to the army. Got him.
Tally-ho! Now I'll show those smug bastards at the Royal Academy Club who doubted me. With this powerful new heat source, I shall sail high into the sky and into destiny itself. Bon voyage!
Bon Jovi. Enjoy the battle. Have fun storming the castle. And get a wike. Hey, I remember you.
Really? Most people don't. Regardless, I am here today on behalf of Catering Corp regarding our services and food management. We are prepared to oversee the appropriate distribution of the Sprawl's food rations up until the time when this war is resolved in favor of either side.
Very heroic of you to volunteer aid.
The proposed services rendered come with a detailed budget and a projected ROI.
Oh. Less heroic. Let me call Ash.
Oh, goody. I've been expecting the Catering Corp to arrive with a plan to aid us with the food shortage crisis. It's said to be a good, solid plan, and a little more. And that's all I need to hear. Let him in at once so we can begin to address this population growth problem once and for all.
I thought it was a food ration problem.
Tomato, tomato.
Okay. Well, she said you can go in. Have fun. You may enter and do your best to help with our food crisis.
Thank you. We at Catering Corp know that you and your general population are going to enjoy eating Soylent Beige nutrient bars as much as we enjoyed making them.
No! No! Uh-oh. Don't eat it. You helped with the food shortage crisis. However, it comes at a terrible, terrible cost. But you helped with the food shortage crisis! Oh, no. Maybe that wasn't the idea. Oh, well, we commit.
What's the holdup? I figured most of you Guardian Defender types would be out fighting on the front lines. Let's move it along. I got a Goblin Ball match to set up.
Huh? And you are...
Albert St. Lush, manager of the Sprawl Brawlers.
Oh. Beep, 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 beep. Oh, gonna have to confiscate that.
Yeah, I thought you'd want to take a look at that. My championship ring. Took a team of misfits all the way to the finals one year.
Who won the Goblin Ball Cup?
Nah, I took those losers to watch the game. Then when no one was looking, I swiped one of these bad boys from the trophy room. Not bad, eh?
Huh. Oh, I'll take it then. And now it looks like I swiped it from you.
Aw, come on.
Well, oh well. Yay, shiny. I didn't think any more home games were being played this season. You know, because of the Siege of the Sprawl, the threat of invasion, and the ongoing war that could destroy us all.
Yeah. Let me in and I'll make sure we get one last game.
You sound very confident about that.
What's not to be confident about? I'm a Goblin Ball manager. I've been managing Goblin Ball since you was in diapers. Besides, I've got a plan how we can get a game going.
Uh-huh. What's your plan? Okay, I gotta know. Leah, hello, welcome in. Good to see you. What's with the hairline, though? Isn't it magnanimous? Leah, thank you for the raid. I appreciate that. How was your Baldur's Gate? Good to see you. Welcome in, Raiders. Good to see you. My name is Quincy. Welcome to Quincy's Tavern. We're playing Lil Guardsman. We're playing this little 12-year-old Lil.
Most of the choice players from the Sprawl Brawlers are out fighting on the front.
This reminds
protecting
me
the
of the
innocent,
old,
blah,
like,
blah, blah.
if you remember the old point-and-click adventure games, like Putt Putt or Frankie's Circus Adventure or something, if you ever played those old games, or like Where the World is Carmen San Diego. This has the same type of vibe. We're playing this little girl who is kind of the gatekeeper to this castle city, and we have to like inspect everyone coming through and like allow them to pass or not. And there's a whole overarching story, and every time we let certain people in or not, it changes the outcomes of certain things. It's really, really cool. It's very cool, but I appreciate it. Welcome in. Thank you so much for choosing to come over here. That means a lot. I hope you had a wonderful, wonderful time. Thank you guys for being over here. Appreciate it. It's very illegal, probably very illegal, for sure, for sure. So right now we're trying to see if this manager of the Goblin Brawl, of Goblin Ball, should go in.
My plan is grab the best looking prospects from whoever we've got defending the walls, load them up with, how do I say, confidence, and put the team together. Easy peasy.
You think that's the best, the best of the rest from the Sprawl could go head to toe with a proper Goblin Ball team?
Absolutely. And just between you and me, I think there's a chance we may have the better team. Wink.
You didn't actually wink, you know. You just yelled the word wink.
Or did I? Wink.
Yeah. Yeah, you did. Twice. I am going to use my 12-year-old judgment and say deny.
Look, can I level with you? I know this will weaken our defenses, but the Sprawl really needs this right now. I really need this right now.
Oh, you're right.
And you could probably use this envelope full of gold I've conveniently left for you right there out in the open.
Deny. Ah, psh. Don't take no bribes unless they offer better things.
You never did like Goblin Ball, did you?
Honestly, not really. But my dad sure does.
Well, he's probably very disappointed in you right now. Good day.
Good day. It wouldn't let me choose jail after that. It was absolutely the right thing for the Sprawl's spread thin resources, but now there won't be a Goblin Ball game. And where's the fun in that? You will not be able to visit the arena. Unfortunate. Next person. Oh, he's my favorite. Echo!
Echo!
Oh my god, what a lame joke.
What is?
That your name is Echo and...
Echo!
I hate myself. What do you want, Echo? And don't you dare say Echo again.
All right, little sister. Chill out.
What are you doing here?
The Mages Guild are all gathering in the Sprawl to discuss our place in the war efforts. Been a long time since we've all been summoned together like this.
Who summoned? Who summoned you?
The High Council of the Mages Guild summoned their membership by sending a glowing green light into the sky. A sort of signal that tells us we're all needed.
I see. I get it. The mage signal. Good thing you were looking up.
You're telling me?
Is that a weed leaf in his hat? No, that is a peace blossom. Very legal. We tried the truth spray with him and it doesn't work because he's so hyped up and he has no need for it. So, but I will, I want to see if he's holding anything on him. Nope. Okay.
Nope, I ain't holding today, little sister. I didn't want any troubles crossing the border, so I actually finished all of my green goddess just before I got here. Man, oh man, am I hungry. Sorry, what was the question?
Never mind, Echo.
Echo!
What a dork. Alright, one more question. I like
The
him.
reason I founded the Mages Guild was so that we wouldn't have to all gather together this way. It was a set of guiding principles that all mages would adhere to, so if you knew a mage, you knew what to expect. Kept people from fearing us. Now it looks like some mages want people to fear us. It won't end well.
Uh-oh. Wait, how old? You founded the Mages Guild? Oh. How old are you?
1685, we carry the 7.
You know what? Never mind. I like Echo. You can go in.
Thanks, Lil. I better get to the Mages Guild. But first, I may stop by the Twisted Sister and grab some grub. Man, have I got a case of the munchies.
If he turns out to be the bad
Rock on,
guy,
little buddy.
I'm gonna be super sad if he actually turns out to be like an evil person. That'll be very unfortunate. He was here on official guild business. Sure, he's a stoner windbag, but he's good people. Uh-oh. Oh.
Whoa! Stand down, Peaches. It's all right. I'm here for the draft. Well, me and Peaches.
Oh, Peaches. Okay. You can communicate with...
Peaches. Uh-huh. She's really good at taking direction. Sometimes. I'm still getting the hang of it.
That is so awesome.
Yeah, you get used to it. It comes with the territory when you're a dragon rider.
Oh my god, can I be you? I need to, like, just see what you're holding. Just to check. Was that a flute?
This tin whistle is all I have to control Peaches. I wish I had something more substantial, but my dad took his whip with him. She doesn't seem to love the whistle.
Oh. Can we give her the whip? I don't use this a lot, but I'm gonna try it. Oh, cool.
Hey, did you hear that? Peaches really responded well to the crack of the whip. If I had time, I'd try to find one of my own. Thanks for the demo.
Here you go. Give the bullwhip. Look, this whip is only occasionally useful to me. Take it. I have a feeling Peaches will respond to it. Nice. We really don't use it much anyway.
Thanks. I feel much better with this.
Lil will receive a replacement bullwhip on her next shift. Nice! Easy, easy. Go in there. You're hired. Or drafted, rather, I guess. Alright, kid. I think you'll be a welcome addition to the Sprawl's forces.
Really?
Absolutely. It's something about your character, your moxie, your... Giant intimidating dragon.
And with this handy new whip you've given me, I'll be sure to send those bad guys running.
Save the whip for the dragon, kid. Have fun in the war!
Attention! Second Lieutenant Wilbur Caboose Orville, reporting for duty.
07s. Talking to me.
Ma'am, yes, ma'am. I have come from the training grounds at the GLA with the finest triplane that Goblin Engineering has to offer, and I am reporting for duty to join Her Majesty's Royal Air Force.
X-ray real quick. Just need to check. Oh, that's a bomb. You got a boom.
Ah yes, that is the finishing touch. Julian down at the GLA equipped the plane with it this morning. I don't think he was an engineer, just an enthusiastic volunteer. She's a large bomb we call the Inside the Park Home Run.
It looks really heavy. How does the plane fly with that?
Well, I haven't tried flying with it yet, just taxiing along the runway at a sensible speed. But there's plenty of space for it to roll around back there, with all those loose tanks of fuel and barrels of gunpowder.
Oh. Confiscate. Hang on. Well, there's no way I'm letting you in with this. I wouldn't want you to roll her into the streets with this inside the park home run in case you end up inside the park and, you know, kablooey. One more. What? Is that your plane?
Yes, ma'am, indeed it is. A SOP with gobbo of primo make and model. As I said, the finest that Goblin Engineering has to offer. Would you like to know her name?
Yes. Sure. What's her name?
I call her the Green Baron.
Huh. I don't know much about planes, but that one kind of looks like a lemon.
I assure you the Green Baron is no lemon. In fact, I'd say it's lemonade.
Ooh. I'm not sure if that's better. Okay, we're not supposed to let in things that could possibly hurt, especially like if our dad is working on planes, you know? So, why is he backwards? Showing off the booty, of course. He's caboose. Alright, one more question.
I've been flying the Green Baron for years now. Earned my wings under King Oswin himself. That was back when you didn't see a whole lot of goblins in the air. I spent a ton on human-colored makeup. She's a good plane and true. It's what's inside that counts. Wink.
Hey. You've got a lot of confidence in your abilities. I like that in a pilot.
Not just a pilot, don't you know? Second Lieutenant. King Oswin promoted me himself just a few months before his untimely, mysterious passing.
Huh. Okay. Okay, that's all the actions we get. Do we let him in? What do you guys think? Draft or deny? We took the bomb away, so he doesn't have the bomb, but the plane is kind of like iffy. I'm ashamed I didn't see the booty until now. Draft. He robbed a baker's of all that cake. Draft, deny, draft, draft. More drafting? Alright, we'll draft him. Draft, alright. I'm scared, I don't know. Well, we're gonna find out. Alright, Second Lieutenant, head in and report for duty.
But the bomb! How can I help win the war without my bomb?
Trust me, I think it would have done more harm than good.
That was the point!
Just keep your eyes in the skies, flyboy. Officer Caboose. The phone! The phone is ringing! Go for Lil.
Lil, Chuck here. I need you to get your butt down to the Goblin Liberation Army headquarters as soon as you can.
What's up? What's up, Chuck?
My wife, the princess, queen, still not used to that. She has me deploying various non-human agents, groups, and creatures to help with the war effort. And we've discovered a mole. Like a mole. Not like a mole person. Well, I guess it could be a mole person. We're really not sure at this point. Can you come down to the GLA headquarters and help me sort this out?
Be right there. I'll be there as soon as I'm done with my shift.
Thanks, Lil. I'm sure you can help us identify the traitor in our midst.
Yep, sounds like something I'd be expected to do. As a 12-year-old. Alright. I'll take it. 20 gold. Fenton Harcourt. Harcourt Mud. Catering Corps. The Soylent. Albert. Echo the Wanderer. Okay, so it was the Soylent guy. Maybe we shouldn't have trusted him so quickly. GLA headquarters. Goblin Liberation Assembly Association? Hello?
Lil, thanks for coming. Are you ready to help us whack-a-mole?
Yes. What's the scoop so far?
Yesterday, we captured an enemy spy who confessed that they were meeting with their informant, who is part of the GLA. But before we could get a name out of them, the spy chomped down on a poisoned tooth. We've gathered 6 suspects. One of them is definitely the traitor, but so far they're all sticking to their stories.
Ooh. Liberation Army. Oh yeah, it's truth spray? Couldn't you just get a mage to put a spell on them, or better yet, get some truth spray from the shed and be done with this in a flash?
Good thinking. But the guilty party could have built up a tolerance to truth sprays, or be in league with a corrupted wizard from the guild. Your deduction skills are the only method we can truly trust. Think you can help us out?
Well, I have done this before, but it was a low-stakes situation with my little friends. I'll see. I'll see what I can figure out.
With each of them twice. They'll just repeat their stories after that. See if you can detect any inconsistencies about their whereabouts last night, and catch them at a lie.
Alright, get your notepads out, chat. We gotta do some snooping. Alrighty. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Start with you.
Last night, I was here with Chuck organizing flyers for the war rally. You can ask him yourself, but if you're looking for a mole, look to my left. They're literally a mole. What more could you ask for?
So, this one was with Chuck organizing flyers for the war rally. Last night. That's what they were doing. Last night was organizing flyers with Chuck.
Listen, I know everyone's gonna think it was me because I'm a literal mole. But last night I was at a bar in Little Ogre Town watching the Goblin Ball game, I swear.
There was no Goblin Ball game because we... Is it literally you? There was literally no Goblin Ball game.
I never miss a game, even when they're out of town, like they were last night.
Okay, actually, hang on. That's a good point. That's a good point.
I was at a friend's house. A friend who was out of town. I was at their house while they were out of town. They asked me to water their plants while they were out of town. It's the truth.
Okay.
I know where I was last night. I was at the big game happening downtown, but I'm more concerned about the big guy to my right.
There was no game happening downtown, right?
Have you ever met a troll you liked or even trusted? Something seems fishy about his story, if you ask me.
I was quietly meditating in my chambers last eve. The degrading acts of skulking in shadows you're picturing are obviously more in line with a creature half the honor of an elf. Someone like a halfling, perhaps?
Last night I was attending my sister-in-law's cousin's nephew's birthday party. It was quiet down by the Goblin Bowl arena, with it being an away game and all.
Correct.
So I didn't see anyone on my way home.
Correct.
I don't know why anyone would suspect me.
Yes,
I have
I think
a
it's the
leftover
Cyclops.
apple tart in my freezer to prove it.
Yeah, we're gonna just go backwards the same way.
Fine, I'll confess. I don't actually have any leftover apple tart in my freezer because I ate it on the way home.
That makes
My
sense.
sister-in-law's cousin's nephew's mother is a professional cook and I couldn't resist.
Okay.
You should lock her up for the crime of making irresistible desserts.
Okay.
They're half the size. Therefore,
Halfling
their
eating?
half is trustworthy. Stop wasting everyone's time and accuse that suspicious-looking halfling already.
Okay, you have nothing. You're just there.
I told you, I was at the Goblin Ball Arena last night. I live around the corner from the stadium, so after the match I went straight home, no funny business.
Yeah, it's you.
I'd ask that elf. Hard to trust those uptight, pointy-eared snobs.
It was... Alright, fine, you caught me. I didn't go to a friend's house to water their plants. I was out on a date with a human I met last week.
Let's go.
Guess I still feel weird talking about it, but the date went great.
Good. Good for you.
I honestly have no idea who the traitor is, but all I know is that it's not me. Ask anyone who works at the bar in Little Ogre Town. They'll remember me. I'm a really bad tipper.
Chuck will vouch for me. I was here. I've got Brawler Season's tickets, so some nights I'm at the arena, but last night they were playing out of town.
That's correct. Okay.
As to who the traitor is, I don't know what else to tell you. Don't overthink it. They're a freaking mole person. You're looking for a mole! Come on!
Okay, yeah, so it's a Cyclops.
So, Lil, who is it? Who is the traitor?
Dun dun dun, decide. I think it was the Cyclops. Are you sure? Yes. The Cyclops!
What? Why me?
Because you claimed you went to the Goblin Ball match last night, but the Brawlers played an away game. You're clearly lying.
Very clever, little girl, but it's no matter. You and your kingdom will burn, and out of the ashes a new glorious nation shall be born.
Take him away, Carl.
Good work, Lil. We couldn't have done it without you. We'll make sure they're properly punished for their crimes.
Nice. In a gruff voice like TV Columbus. Oh, just one more thing before I go.
Yes?
I got nothing. I just always wanted to say that. Let's see, we have some money. Let's go to Garby's. Garby Bunches.
Lil, how are you holding up?
Not too many game overs today, Garbs.
I'm not really sure what that means, but maybe I've got something for it.
$40. Goblin Forged explosives device could go off at any moment. Here, you can have it. And this. I will grab one of these. Give me a decoder ring. And I'll take one more of these. 3, 6, 9, 12, 13. That's enough. Thanks, Garbs. Good night, Lila. We'll see ya.
Back home after a long day's work?
You know it.
What a laugh. You, a working stiff.
It's a riot. Hey, Arda, you got a pen and paper? I want to send my dad another letter.
Oh, sure. Here you go.
This time I really want to cheer Dad up. What kind of joke should I tell him? Good joke? Dirty joke? What kind of joke you want to send Dad? A good joke or a dirty joke? Which one you want, chat? Echo! Good, dirty, good. Okay, we'll do a good joke. No dirty jokes, okay. Lil will write a letter that includes a really, really good joke. Are you sure? Yes. That should put a smile on his face. Thanks, Arda. Can you send it for me?
My pleasure. I know how much your dad loves to hear from you.
What's up, buddy?
The Mages Guild is gathering in the Sprawl to discuss our place in the war efforts. Been a long time since we've all been summoned together like this.
When? When is that?
The last time was the only time. It was the founding of the Mages Guild itself. Before that, we were divided into factions, gathering with other mages who shared our sense and sensibilities.
Ooh. Jane Goblin Austin. Yeah, I'm a reader. Are you sure you're interested in hearing more about lore from this aging stoner? Yes.
The reason I founded the Mages Guild was so that we wouldn't have to all gather together this way. It was a set of guiding principles that all mages would adhere to.
We heard this before. Bye. Thanks for the chat.
Anytime, little buddy.
Who are you?
Oh, this is so weird, being out with you. Anybody could see.
It's his
Aw,
date.
honey. It's what's on the inside that matters. I'm not embarrassed to be seen with you.
Aw.
Embarrassed to be seen with me?
I'm worried someone's going to see me with a human and tell my mother.
Oh, brother.
Him too.
Aw. Well, good night. Time to go to bed. Hit the hay. Friends get dirty jokes. Dad gets clean so he lets us see our friends and we get to tell dirty jokes too. Fenton Harcourt Mudd. The Betradian envoy Fenton Harcourt III delivered his message to the palace and defected to the sprawl to live out his days manning a shop that repaired bugles and any other brass instruments that required a post embouchure. He couldn't be happy with his new adopted home. The Queen was able to use this top-secret battle plant to shore up the sprawl's defenses, which made a huge difference, at least for a few days. After entering the sprawl, the catering corps rep went straight to work distributing the food supplement bars known as Soylent Beige. They were an instant hit. People lined up for blocks, crowding the stores with fistfights and even riots occurring in a few cases. Make room, they'd yell, but no one would listen. They all wanted was a taste of those dense but nutritious Soylent Beige bars. Some people went crazy about Soylent Beige for their amazing flavor, but no one could puzzle out the secret ingredient. Everyone agreed about the warm, nostalgic sensation, like they were eating their own grandpa's cooking. An official rep from the company would later explain that if they were to just remove the word cooking from that previous sentence, they would have discovered this secret ingredient. They were eating their own grandparents. Delicious. Denied his planned big comeback Goblin Ball game, Albert St. Lush wasn't able to convince a single pro team to hire him as their manager, so he set his sights lower and went on to coach at the minor league level until a doping scandal got him fired from that job too. He repeated this process for teams in AAA, AA, Single A, etc., until he finally wound up coaching a little league Goblin Ball team, the Sprawl Sprouts, for children 12 and under. They were some of the most suspiciously large 4th graders you ever saw. They swept the season. Echo arrived at the guild hall just in time to speak out against Tyronius and his plan to demand greatly increased powers for the mages from the Queen. Echo successfully argued that the guild should use its power to support the city council and guard corps and help the people the war was hurting instead. Due to Echo's timely intervention, Tyronius did not get the 2/3 majority vote that he needed. He and his followers loudly insisted that the election was stolen, and Tyronius vowed to use his power to stop this war, by any means necessary. His people formed a radical group that dubbed itself the Freedom Caucus, and they soon vacated the guild hall in a huff. Echo! Echo breathed a sigh of relief at a job well done. He took a trip to his favorite haunt, the Sprawl's premier bowling alley, Pinheads. It was a pretty righteous way to end the day. Correctly identified as being the traitor, the guilty Cyclops was loaded into a catapult and flung into a brick wall the next morning. There was much rejoicing. They have a Yeetapult. I like this place. The Sprawl and its secrets were now safe thanks to your masterful detective work. Battle! Get him! Battle! Get him! The Sprawl are victorious. Yeet. As the dawn rose, it was clear that the Sprawl had triumphed. The smoke slowly cleared from the patched sky where the battle between the clouds had been fought. It was later said that one of the clouds was shaped like a short giraffe and the other one looked like a bowl of fruit. Using the blowtorch you gave him, Professor Fogg inflated his contraption and rose high into the sky. From his basket, he wrought havoc upon the enemy, even flinging his poops at enemy vessels from above. The aging academic patted himself on the back for a job well done. The little Primaris dragon rider, commanding her dragon Peaches, using the bullwhip you loaned her, burned through the enemy's defenses. When they got home from the battle, her father was so proud. He vowed right then and there to leave her in charge more often so he could continue to go down to the pub and bet on Goblin Ball. Unencumbered by the Inside the Park home run bomb, Wilbur Caboose Orville performed impressively piloting the Green Baron. In fact, he made an impressive 8 kills single-handedly and was awarded the Golden Wings, the highest honor for a Sprawl aviator, and was the first goblin to receive the prestigious award.